Abandon the ADF, abandon the Egg of Sea, abandon Ayabachu. He is a one-man show. All Ambazonian forces, you must associate yourself with the political leadership that brings accountability and that brings regulation in order for us to be effective internationally with our diplomacy. It is a must. You have no choice. You have no leader other than Dr. Cho Ayaba. Abandon the ADF, abandon the Egg of Sea, abandon Ayabachu. He is a one-man show. All Ambazonian forces, you must associate yourself with the political leadership that brings accountability and that brings regulation in order for us to be effective internationally with our diplomacy. It is a must. You have no choice. You have no leader other than Dr. Cho Ayaba. Abandon the ADF, abandon the Egg of Sea, abandon Ayabachu. He is a one-man show. All Ambazonian forces, you must associate yourself with the political leadership that brings accountability and that brings regulation in order for us to be effective internationally with our diplomacy. It is a must. You have no choice. You have no leader other than Dr. Cho Ayaba.
Fellow Ambazonians, good morning, good afternoon, good evening across the globe. This is the ADF Logistic Chief. I want to do a live video today, and I'll be joined on stage by my able comrade, the deputy spokes of the Egg of Sea. So he will join me later in the show. There are a couple of things that we need to talk about as far as our revolution is concerned. We need to be very clear in our objectives and what we intend to achieve as far as our revolution is concerned. So let me just take a minute to share the link to a couple of people that can join so that we can be able to move on the live video. Just give me a minute. I want to share the stream so that those who are opportune can be able to join, and let's have this conversation. Times it's very important that we put things into context with proper perspective. Let me get a couple of people to join this live video. Okay. Give me a couple of minutes, please. Let me just pull on the link and let me share the link so that we can go live.
to the United Nations that the land they mortgaged to Cameroon will be recaptured by the brilliant people of Ambazonia.
Right. Yes.
That the complicity they had with the United Kingdom will be dampened. That your spirit, the indomitable spirit that has led you from your homes right here to this plaza, will not be extinguished by the banality of evil installed in our homeland. That the spirit that has awakened from the dusty streets of Mutengene to the alleys of Bamenda will not be squashed by the brutality of Cameroon, the complicity of the United Nations, and the utter silence of the United Kingdom. For the blood of our people spilled for those who've gone before us. We stand like valiant soldiers to lay our lives to ensure that their blood wasn't spilled in vain. That they didn't die in vain. That the mothers who screamed for their daughters, the fathers who are on shore where their kids are detained, wouldn't mourn in vain. I have come here as a soldier of the revolution. I have come here to assure you that this is just the first step to internationalize our struggle, to make the international community understand our pain, the pain of the mothers, the yearning of the fathers, and the doubts plastered on the faces of our kids. That the land, the 43 square meter land that we own, will not be mortgaged, will not be taken by any other country. That we are ready, that we will fight block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, until the day, as the last speaker said, we will be able to install a government in Boya, a government for the Ambazonians, a government by the Ambazonians, that is going to speak for us, fight for us, make treaties for us. We are not going to allow an alien dominating power from Yaoundé to decide our future, decide the curriculum of our education, decide which language we speak in our courts. And if the lawyer said no, right from here in New York, we send a message to Yaoundé that we are ready for the gendarmes, the bee, and all the evil spirit that have been installed in our homeland. That we will give our life for a free Ambazonia. That if this country was built on the blood of people from distant places, we are ready as soldiers of the revolution to make sure that one day, just one day, we have a homeland to call our own, a place to dwell in peace, a place where we as a people can decide our destiny. You've just got started. It's a long journey. Liberation is not a walk in the park, and I want you to be ready. Do not believe soothsayers who say you are just going to have it on a platter of gold. It's going to be a hard struggle. But the footprints you leave here today will be followed by those after us. They will know we were here. They will know we fought for them. They will know we died for them. They will know we did our part. And so they will use the same road map to be able to inhabit a free country. If that's the only thing we can give our children, let's do it for Mother Ambazonia. I want to thank your leadership. I want to thank all those who've made it possible for me to be here. Together as a people, we will fight together, go to jail together, so one day we may be free together. Come on,
with the Ambazonia, there's a loyalty. Ladies on a savior, Ugan, as a faith, a lady to the Ubodela, Jabla, glory, glory, right another form. Yeah, in the nation, glory, glory, glory to the Father for making it. It's a forever mom. Ambazonia, and the feet. I choose a copy. Start the most of the endorsement nation.
Wow.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, our fellow Ambazonians across the globe. Welcome to the show. This is the ADF Communication Network YouTube channel. We'll continue to broadcast and redirect our people's mind, putting their minds in the right direction to make sure that we stay focused in our war of liberation. Today, I will be joined by the deputy spokes of the AGOFC. We are going to dissect a couple of things as far as this revolution is concerned. We put context to it, and also we are also going to highlight the recent gains that we have made as far as this liberation struggle is concerned. We are going to present to you the gains that we made in Boi today, and also the gains we made in Mezam. Our forces are focused and really determined in liberating our land. One thing I want to tell our people is this: the things we see happening in our territory is not by coincidence. When you take a step back and look at the fighting forces, look at the mindset, the tenacity that they have in battling for our liberation. They are chosen. They have been chosen and they have been called to do what they are doing. Others on their own part is just to support them. If you've never known what it means as a fighter to be on a battlefront where you bury your brother and the next day you are on a battlefront fighting the enemy that's heavily armed, just imagine their mindset. That's where they stand. So, like I said, I'm not talk for language, for lingua for balance. We don't face situations in way we don't constantly. We don't the police war for more than 8 years. We understand what the war be about. We understand how they move for this war. Certain nights when they were at times when they bring them out, if you don't confront them and puncture them, they'll continue. Historically, we don't see them. They'll continue to destroy this, continue to undermine what we try, or we already try to achieve them. Undermine the sacrifices they will fight as they put them for field, and the ones they don't go before we. So we don't declare the internal foes. We call them weaver birds. There is a weaver bird come, but probably don't come, don't create them for territory. All what did he do? Now for constantly attack the policies where AGOFC they put on. But when you ask them, what they get as an alternative? Now the very first thing that Ambazonia need to understand, shape your mindset. Somebody where they condemn something, where they try to see how it reduce the pain for people, declare yourself like a unique people, where they attack, constantly attack every policy they put in place. Ask them the question, what do you get? Lay down your policies so always stand behind. No, they don't always constantly copycat, copy paste. Some of the day when they threaten with nationalism, we see some lists circulate where you name them. We need the fear. We are telling them to send shockwaves. Anyway, now still the element and the component for weaver birds and for territory. Somebody they ask, say me the giveaway, me they talk, me they give names them. Be laughable. Who they out there, public figures. Only if you die, if they think say they will continue to do what they do for fighting me, when they fight the wrong people and the wrong battle. I don't want to take much time because I know say the deputy spokes for the AGOFC it did for the other side for time zone. I will bring it up, make me a dissect, we'll talk on something or we'll see what is circulating out there. I want me to give a thought process behind, and then we'll go directly on the people them and their actions and activities for this revolution. We will touch on those few things then passively, because when we spend this life today now for tell people then how we force the advance the attack for the enemy. But we'll passively touch on these talking points, and because historically for this revolution, it don't show so allow certain people that they breathe in or they send out bad vibes. It affect the revolution. We don't lost fighters then. We lost focus and bearing for this revolution because we allow weaver birds to continue for the make noise for this revolution. We don't give them that space. We'll confront them everywhere. We'll confront the enemies from Ambazonia every space and everywhere they do. We don't take good study for this revolution. We realize and say one of the weaknesses and say we don't always allow some very derogatory and dangerous talking points for flourish. Now, either way, we confront them for every space where they stand there. Make I bring up the deputy spokes for AGOC. I will bring it up. We'll touch on some two key things then, and we'll make people that may understand what it go on. Deputy spokes, welcome for the show.
Yeah.
Welcome for the show, deputy spokes. So I'll be share this platform with you for the first time, and it'll only be the first time moving forward. We will get some of these discussions where they go on now, for continue for educate with people them and to put their mindset for the right place. So you'll be welcome for this show, and I'll always like your perspective and how we look at certain things them, and you bring context for certain things and where people get for understand your degree and your passion for fight for people them. It be unmeasured. No between where we feel the remind of people them. I mean, we know. So I'm really glad to bring you today for this show. You'll be welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. And greetings to all Ambazonians on a blessed day.
So, comrade, I go play some video for you. I will not take much time on them, but I want to continue for the educate with people then. I go play something out here, and I would like for you to give, the purpose behind such talking points and where they come out for revolution. I want me to give, I want me to analyze this whole thing, not putting much thought there, but just direct with people them, and the people that intentions for they come out for they put this type of crap for them. So we need to sanitize the people their mindset.
Those fools as one people. So Ambazonians on the ground should not change the color of the taxi to blue and white, and that will put them into direct confrontation with French Cameroon forces. And I am confident, and I know that the genuine forces on the ground who understand the essence of this war will, in their own right, get those rogue forces out of the way. Thank you.
When you hear the so-called Mark Barretta, the foremost activist, it come out way it don't always low-key undermine this revolution. Wait if we talk about this current outing we put out there. Wait to be a thought behind me, and wait to be a thought for which it try for achievement.
Thank you, logistics. There is something that I just heard. It's very shocking, very, very shocking. Anyway, it bring me. It just remind me to understand that all these things is about a war that has been waged against the nationalists, war against the liberation of Ambazonia, war against the independence of Ambazonia by these weaver birds. I never heard this one before. We talk say the genuine forces on the ground must get rid of the rogue forces. That is infighting. That is infighting. That is calling for infighting. And when you talk about genuine forces, it means that which forces them?
Correct.
You get the leadership of the AGOC it now control about 80% of the forces on the ground. About 80%. Logistics, you did for defense, maybe you educate us more about that. So
Yeah.
it mean that which forces them? Can you take us back to infighting? Mark Beretta was present in the Worldwide Council, what they call it, when they were planning to assassinate 30-something ADF fighters in Bui. Mark Beretta was there, and it seems as if Mark Beretta never regret. The regret for Tingwe Duan for participate for the elimination of 30-something fighters, seize their weapons, hand them back to La Republic. So it be so shocking, but I want to make me Ambazonia they know say all these weaver birds, when Mark Barata they lead them, they don't wage war against the independence of Ambazonia. They don't wage war against the nationalists. They just deceitful now. They just use that thing, say they want to protect civilians as an umbrella or as a cover. Their real intention is that they have been instructed by the colonial regime to wage war against the nationalists, against those who are fighting for freedom, so that they can weaken us. I heard you talk about names the way they write them. All those things now threat. Now for threatening the nationalists to surrender like them. So I don't want to take much of their time. Make I just leave and so. But I want me ambassadors to understand that a war has been waged against the liberation of Ambazonia. A war has been waged against the nationalists, against those who stand firm, who have not embezzled money like them who have embezzled my Chuboya to destroy the revolution. So a war has been waged against those who are committed, those who have decided strategy for liberation, those who are buying the guns and the bullet. A war has been waged. So that name will say me the right time. That Cameroon tell them say me the right that names them. So that one they want to put pressure on the nationalists. They want to pressure them to back down. That is the mission. But this generation is a never again generation.
Thanks very much. You make mention of the fact, say, the leader of the War of Independence, he control about 80% of the fighters for ground. I know people don't know if you get the point, but now the reality that a lot of fighters, they don't pledge their allegiance for Dr. Yabacho. We know they fight this war on media, social media, but that's a reality they are putting out there that people don't know. And as they pass, fighters, their eyes they open to see who they stand by them. You will see sometimes they go away. Father, they can say no. This other segment of people don't fool we who kill each other. They are all to disrupt the internal revolution. They say no, we're not going to do with them again. Why? But you see now a coalescence of other defense groups that come under Dr. Yabacho leadership, because the system that the person that we don't stay consistent. You hear a voice, you hear a outing where put down. Since Dr. Yabacho, the time we put aside, even hear for public, he never ever changed his position. He start even when some of us will be so, be like slaves. He said these people they get to come off for land, right for Germany. Time when you be young with me, I be there. I be there in high school. I don't even know what is going on. But if you only say trenches, his message never ever change. His position never ever change. Say till Ambazonia be free. He never did flip flop like people do here. Some will stand for year. The next day they stand for day. The next day, once you deal with people, you don't get a position. It be extremely dangerous. I will see plenty for this revolution. A lot of people in that revolution way, they come up, they flip flop. Look, any man with the follow leader way, he flip flop, he no get position. No say it will lead you now into your grave. The person lead you to your grave. Ambazonia, people don't be wise now to understand who really mean genuine liberation for Ambazonians. No person where he no get no concession as far as our independence be concerned. He no get no concession. The point I say they go for leave for land, he don't stand by that till today. They give for leave for land, they give for come out, and they give for go. Now, a consistent message in that. Only one of the play around. You look at president for AGOC. Armed resistance. And I will advise the ones in way did you watch this live, but go watch them. Go watch Dr. Lucas, go watch the spokesperson Lucas actually outing for yesterday and today. You'll gather a lot of knowledge if you now watch them at the open. Go follow you. Dr. Lucas asked for YouTube, and they'll also run up for AC and TV. Take your time, you listen to the messaging where you put out there. The president for AGOC don't consistently stand on one spot. The for Ambazonia it be non-negotiable. It be non-negotiable. The ones that don't come with other leadership, they don't create them. Which is the policy then? Which one they don't put policy then out? Which policy they don't put them out to say, will we follow this pathway to our liberation? None. When the AGOC stand saying as self-defense, they attack them. But the end of one kind of self-defense, they don't even know what they work on them. They bring a chaos. We pick up the crumbs, we'll continue to go. Make the people their eye open. Make their eye open to see who they fight for them. They smell from how many years ago, but it still be consistent. It focus on the enemy. We get this disturbance inside, you don't care. He look at the enemy. The eye be straight on the enemy. As I talk, we forces them. I mean, people really they look at it, they look up to it. Those nationalist forces, 80%. And more the coalesce, they come behind him. If people don't know, you talk about this weaver about but the way you talk about say who be the genuine forces? Who be the genuine forces? All the projects that we put up, failed program them, AMA, this, and you put in a parallel projects to AGOC for muddy the waters, for disrupt the internal policy for the revolution, muddy the waters. You don't get a consistent pathway. I want to make it very clear. This guy in interaction, Mark Barretta interaction with HD. Even if a purpose, pretend like say the war will not be for destroy it from within. He began an interaction with HD. That way he come out from Belgium, go for UK. Yeah. Till today. Now when I don't play that role, it personality that. It touch for here, touch for day. Touch for here, touch for there, but the intention to destroy the internal politics for Ambazonia, to destroy the request for independence. So here you could talk this way, I put an up way, he talks say, look, deputy spokes, I want me to repeat for people them. Wait till the president talk about it, colors them, taxi colors them, and wait till they go on. Because they put the message in very clearly. Wait till he talk concerning that. My here for you. There is a deputy spokes don't be, he don't freeze. Okay, when it come up, we'll go touch more on that. When it come up, we'll touch more on that. One thing be clear. The president of AGOC, he talks say the messaging for change colors for taxi for ground. Now because we work together with the forces for ground. No be a top-down approach, now a bottom-up approach. It be very clear for people to follow the president he talk. He say he give till July for people to change taxi them. And that's the law of the land. It be non-negotiable. The ones that they come out, they see the sing, the talk, say, no. They go change colors for taxi for land. 1st of July, moving forward. People don't understand the implication. We'll be start to talk about the issue for remove Semak plate them. The same weaver bird them, they come out, they sing, they go do this. Oh, La Republic of Cameroon, they want to enter land, they respect the laws for land. They change their number plates. Even their government official, they change their number plates. They change their number plates. You know they enter Ambazonia where they carry La Republic of Cameroon, their number plates. But when they impose and they insist on that, now the same way that bird they come out, they go check the why when I move number plate. Oh, it don't be issue. If you know fit take a stance, for make certain declaration and determination for which we fight for. They don't know what we fight for. Make a pull as on one quote from the famous African liberator, Thomas Sankara, wait if he talk. May we all understand. I want to fight this war, we must tap deeply into the leaders, them, the people who don't live for this for this revolution. Behind we will use them, their quotes and their strength to fight this revolution. I want to narrate this thing. You are a former Thomas Sankara's statement is you cannot carry out a fundamental change without a certain amount of madness. In this case, it comes from non-conformity. The courage, we talk of non-conformity, we mean seriously. You must not conform to which way your oppressor it tell you, make you do one. The courage to turn your back on the old formulas. The old formula for the case of Palawa taxi and number plate nationality, we need to respect them. We're not going to do it the way they tell we could do them. We need to define our own path to go ahead. It took madmen of yesterday for us to be able to act with extreme clarity today. I want to be one of those madmen that they position that way we take them. They go fit find and say it be mad. They go fit think say na craziness this whole one. But we know exactly where we go. The issue, I think a deputy spokesman come up again. I go on for Adi, make me and you talk, we delve on this issue. With Mark Barretta and the gang of you about the stand singer. So spokes, I want you, the thing I want before you go offline, I want you to talk on specifically who don't stand on the issue for number plates and also for the issue for change color for taxi and when it be effective for Israel territory because now the laws of the land that.
Yeah, before I want to talk, Mr. Logistics, the policy we support them with the commanders information, they come together, they put away, we endorse them, encourage them. If it be not for ban color for taxi. Now for ban, I want Ambazonia they understand clearly. Now for ban color for taxi. So the action, the angry action, the way the fighters don't take them, the leadership system don't talk. The leadership don't talk. Say this so make them make they use different means for discipline people when they disobey the law. May they not behave like some of these forces them or some of these guys here for Boya. Yes, because as things that go on, we'll start know how for the caution our guys them. This very Mark Barretta them under APSC, they don't kill civilians them inside bars only because they don't respect lockdown. But since this thing they happen, no one civilian never die. But Mark Barretta them under APSC, a group of them, that their cartel, that the weaver birds, they kill civilians them inside bars. I be angry so and I be angry. So me they go after that forces them. I be vexed with them. Thereafter they start work against the enemy and start congratulate them. That is the spirit of Ambazonia. Any man when the stand talk say this so made these rock forces they go kill this one for this 2024. No so that man we don't always be now with the enemy. Okay, coming to
yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
No, I want to throw more.
Coming to
yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
If you try and then I'll
yeah. See, we work together and we will use a bottom-up approach from within the AGOFC. The fighters for ground, they get a reason and are still under the ideology for nationalism. The idea for change number plates If we first come Nasiweti, as the ban Okada as part of means for transportation, the oppressor, the terrorist regime, we say, okay, make taxi into in solidarity, no work for that period of time with the game. We know very well, so like people come around to use tools and like for burn, for cause pain for people them. We know very well. And even some of the burning, now like people come around do them. For turn for tack we. It's not now what you do. The issue too, as the president we talk, it come up from ground. And the doc say till 1st of July, make people they respect that law. And so many things they will carry for this thing because you must totally cut away from people them. Do it to be contrary to them. We be a different nation. We be a different people. We get our own space for the control them. If we work for land, we must respect we laws for land. That one, I think, when we don't put them very clear. You give respect the laws for land. We change the normal period because we know be part of the Republic of Cameroon. You must get to that point of madness for talk say, I don't want to be a part of you people. This is who we are. And any person where it be out for independence, it will do everything possible to break away from this terrorist, colonial, and colonized force inside our territory. You will do everything to cut off from them. Yellow taxi, we don't talk say no be part of Ambazonia. We carry with flag, with pride, white, blue, or white and blue. When they want to institute that policy, the president talks about it. I get a commission with the forces for ground. I talk say give them time. Caution with people and tell them, see, tell with taxi people and say, look, besides the facts go fight be in solidarity with kind of people then, make would show the signs then say, like we don't ban even like we can flag the territory. Make we show the signs say we don't be part of una. With taxi color. Now white and blue, or blue. Now they call that for taxi and they give them time. The 1st of July go to implement them. So that's the way they talk the like of this Weaver bus, they talk say, oh, the bomb for attack blue and white. No. We must be very clear in your messaging.
Mhm.
Yes.
I think just
go ahead.
logistic. Yes, I want to just be very clear with this Weaver bus. We not get they be insignificant, they be irrelevant. They don't thief money for my trip to Boya, war draft, big rubber gun. They be a thief. We not get any business so we consult them. They be insignificant, they be irrelevant. They be a thief, they be a criminal them. When we want to institute a policy, we do work with the fighters on ground zero. Now a legitimate right to work with the fighters, and the fighters they know that the egg of C is working for them. The egg of C is buying them the bullets. The egg of C they make them the pops. The leadership don't just give an announcement say this, so they go make sure say me pops, me all the 13 states for Ambazonia, they get a pop factory where they make their own pops them. So if to see when the leader can call the forces on the ground, assess the situation. If the people doesn't like this thing, tell me. The forces that they go assess the situation. Like recently, that protest will be go on. I be contact leadership. I ask leadership say don't see it really go on. Leadership tell me say no man, no worry. They don't talk with the fighters, and the fighters they say no more, no more ignore. So we don't already get information from the forces and from ground saying that Cameroon and they beat them, the colonial deal with they beat them. Now they arrange their protest.
Yep.
And then the Weaver Bezem, they share this Weaver Bezem. Cameroon government arranged protests, would beat them, and then this Weaver Bezem, they share them for back up their anti-egg of C campaign.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
No, it
Can you imagine? When they work the Weaver Bezem, they work with the beat them, they work with the colonial Jew.
Yes.
I don't know why some Ambazonians they don't feel understand and say these guys are working for the enemy. They are working against the freedom of Ambazonia. They are working against the independence of Ambazonia. We owe them no apology. We don't even, we have to treat them as criminals. They have to bring back my trip to Boya. All that money, they will bring it. When the time comes, they will bring it. Now we're supposed to write their name, make lists for them. No, not be the other way around.
No, be for what.
And they don't thief money for struggle.
No, you know the.
We with the supply ground zero. We do wait when they fight as a one time. Now they're supposed to write their name them.
Thank you.
So people don't know them, they write their names them. As they don't come that way, meet genuine ambassadors, they write their names and put them down. We not go attack their family. We not go to them. We not be so stupid. But we go make sure say this so wherever they go deport them. A free ambassador will deport them. Any country will not deport them. Any deal will get to that country, they cancel the deal.
You know, the phone is matters for one thing. Just bring it.
They will look for us.
You know, bringing that discussion. Wait, bring that discussion to the table. So one thing they will put for understand. All this, you know, if you look at
logistic, they apologize to the Ambazonian people, not even to the AGOC, for the embezzlement of funds, the creating of infighting, the disarmament, all the atrocities them. And the campaign where Mark Beretta still can't talk for 2024 semi fighters, the key fighters them. Maybe you never get that discussion.
No, I don't get that. No, I get the angle.
This campaign is for infighting.
Yep.
Yes.
I get the angle.
They have to apologize. If they don't apologize to the Ambazonian people, then
you see, my talks on one thing. See,
yeah,
you know, the AGOC will pour enough to continue to educate people. Them. There has never been a policy that the AGOC has instituted for these past 8 years without a specific objective. We woke up, sell pins them. We tell Ambazonia and say, we get to match these people toe to toe with their weapons, as far as weapons be concerned. We know the lost fighters in for ground with them guns. Ambazonia, they respond. They buy the pins, they contribute. They start see grounds that change with guns for ground. There has never been a moment that the AGOC, I want to always remind put their mind, who come with the policy way, will not put an objective behind. We talk about pops because we study and we see people enter our place them. They can't with their armor car them. They can't cause harm for places or villages them. Since we institute the production of pops, how many villages run born and begin? The outcome of security, it will reduce the burning of villages because we will pop their we use the ID to take out their trucks them. We measure the Ambazonia say we measure would give results. Okay, coming down to the issue for say, and at the very the first head, the spokesperson for Prime Minister's office, this confusion is where you work like chicken when you get hit. The Lingong. Now the very easy the show go for it. Even now the very easy show for you for all the videos the way they produce them. How ADF they catch people the way they kidnap. Now the very still, the AGOC unified war, and they still try to keep order inside our territory. That is how far the AGOC and the ADF.
He has been recruited to join the Riverbeds.
No, maybe the first person will be recruited. That one I think
he has been recruited.
Yeah, it requires now they lead them. Okay, coming to that, I want to tell the Ambazonia and which way the AGOC they do and the results of the projected outcome. The issue for fund the liberation. If you get a part for contribute for liberation, you know, yes, you get a stake at it. You want to building blocks then. We AGOC work out a policy for liberation tax. When I contribute money, small, we will be able to feel. I will see the effect, the positive outcome in the show, and people they see the effect for the liberation tax for ground. How far did they change the dynamics for ground? People did happily contribute. The same way about the command, they go sing, oh, now they hope for them, oh, you know, be like, wait till they put up for down. They get them money to put up fight the fight. No. They consistently attack the AGOC policies. They will come, I will tell people the which way the benefit for one. But you hear the same way about them, they will come out and sing. They go sing. but they don't get an alternative. It don't be a consistent pattern. They are, as you rightfully talk, they don't launch war against the liberation for Ambazonia. We don't see them like that. I will declare them the arch enemy in the liberation of Ambazonia. We go see them that way. We see them as an arm of the Republic of Cameroon within us fighting against our independence. We declare them.
Thank you, Logistic.
Yes.
We have to declare them the enemies of Ambazonia.
Yes.
All the enemies of the Ambazonian liberation.
Yes. The
arch enemy.
The independence of Ambazonia. You know, my poll this last, I'm not saying they will be left your side. I see some thing for where you circulate on social media. Through this Ngong, they had the spokesperson for the Republic of Cameroon. I'm not going to play the video, but I see something a bit strange to me for realize them. Then today, say he get a deputy, a vice for a organization where they fight against the independence of Ambazonia. I hear he make a statement. And the character this. I don't go play the video because I don't want to give that.
I don't like for watch Ngong a video. I don't like to watch him. Maybe the player put my head down.
No, not be video. I play him, but I play now. Wait, now the recent surprise will get them for the people who they okay. Yeah, I need to put the video up. I need to play him. But I don't want. I don't call off. So I want to talk about this character. He called himself with Dr. G. He said he sent a message for us, for the president, for AGOC. I listened to this audio. Now, all the people really talk about the calling up of saying they don't change taxi plate them, change taxi number them. Either for the very South Africa, we know very well say Chief Buthelezi and the family even fight against ANC for the liberate black people. It is that same country. Now they want this, I guess, a vice president for Ngong, a party will fight against independence. I'm surprised to see the one today. He talks him the call again, the call of the ban or the taxi number plate, the taxi change. Now they very them they attack Semak number plate. Now they very them. So this character, what is specifically, you know, for us, what is specifically you know about this character?
The only advice I'll give you that say if you see somebody where he say be nationalist, then he will can't say stand up for federation. No, a very dangerous person. No, a very dangerous person. Person where they fight for independence, then tomorrow he can tell you say it didn't for it can tell you say it didn't for
state federation
for federation or special status.
Yes.
So, but the good thing that say, you know, this guy, this Dr. G, the good thing about it that say, it don't come clear, can declare say he wanna federalism. So he actions them against the taxi color. It not be to me, it don't really be a surprising thing, but I just want to remind Ambassadors they say they do all this. This was even a call for Ambassadors to understand. So people where they fight against the taxi color, now people where they get the same fate with Dr. G, they believe that in federalism. And federalism is something where it be impossible. It be impossible with countries the way France colonize them. So when man tell you say they fight for federalism, it indirectly tell you say it don't surrender. It don't surrender. No say the man they fight now for devolution. Okay, now this way, Dr. G say he want a federation. But now, it didn't have a devolution. He declare for Ambazonia, they say he don't drop it for the struggle. He didn't have a federation. But you want to look at now, he don't go join Capo. When he join Capo, now be now say na devolution, na special status. So you say the people when they talk to they be federalists, they not be honest. So all these other people, the way they join, when they give the narrative of Dr. G, it should say this so they don't surrender, but they no one talk straight. But Dr. G on fire we don't talk them. The worst now this one them, this Mark Berata them. Meaning Mark Berata come out can declare, say he be a federalist like Dr. G. And then they communicate with the same narrative of Dr. G and Capo Daniel. After all, Mark Berata own voice and say the one with Capo Daniel. Second way the one with Mark Berata, you know. declare the war with Capo Daniel. So may they come out clean and clear, tell Ambazonia and say the reason why they attack the egg of C and Dr. Cho Ayabana because they don't want the independence. May they declare their position, me Ambazonia as they understand. May they know they bring confusion.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So talking about the number plates, you talk about the number plates and
color,
the number plates ban and the liberation tax. All of them be successful. The people they be fighting. Mark Berata, we no go listen to you. You not be significant. You be irrelevant for the struggle. When I get opportunity, when I not build a force, the small force will be get time. You can't go get for government. They kill them all. All the fighters the way gather them. Say you form a group. Say Tigers, Mark Berata. All that boy they don't die. All they don't die. No one know they alive because when I collect money, when I chop out, when I don't buy material, I give them the fight. Now when I be irrelevant. Now when Dr. Cho Ayabadi run the revolution. Now the ADF they run the revolution. When I get for bow, when I get for listen, or when I get for bow, when Dr. Cho Ayabadi talk, when I get for bow, when I get for say yes sir. Now the only choice that when I get them, when I don't get any other choice, when I get for listen, where you be lazy picking, where you be lazy picking, successful picking can be minister, or it can be director, or it can be a big businessman. You go, the wise shall ever rule the fool. Now say even for Bible, the wise will rule the fool.
You know, the phone I said you make some statements self. Nothing say no be they be competent, they be incompetent. No, they work with the government. It be clearly defined. They are working with the government. There are two set of people amongst Ambazonians. Those that are for like the Cameroon and those that are fighting for our independence. There is no middle ground or still on the fence. There is no middle ground. When I talk now which kind of language, if you don't stand with national independence for Ambazonia, you be an enemy of Ambazonian independence. You work for the government of the Republic of Cameroon. Anything where it they out to stifle the independence of Ambazonia is against Ambazonian independence. Period. Let me point out to say, first of all, if you say Magbaida, first of all, it's a show a character, right for Zaria. Now, how dangerous if you see it? Any person when you see all of them, a person with the flip-flop from the Magbaida, he talk here, talk there. Capo Daniel, he talk here, talk there. Dr. G is stand here, the next time is stand there. Any person, if you look at a string of people where they flip-flop, they don't be cut out of the cloth for free Ambazonia. We must define them for who they be. And every action they kind of attack the revolution. You ask them, say they attack all what they get for put up for ground. They get the finance? No. They get the strategy? No. When the egg of see carve out strategy with a projected outcome, working with ground zero, all the origin are condemned. They are, if you look at it, take
my brother, they have killed their own fighters. They have killed all of their fighters. They have sent some to the DTR center. They don't have any fighting force on the ground. How can you be empty-handed? You don't have anything, and then you come and be attacking those who have forces, those who are buying the guns, those who are supplying to the fighters, those who have collaborated the forces, those who are doing everything to make sure that Ambazonia is free. You come and be fighting them, and you are saying that the other force should attack other force. Which force do you have to come and attack the ATM?
No, let me tell you one thing. You are making a mistake. They are doing it for the enemy. They kill those fighters for the enemy. They are attacking the Agofsi area for the enemy. The only way where if you ever see we penetrate to destroy a genuine force, a genuine cause, that we use internal collaborators, internal traitors.
Yes.
Now the only way, now them be that. Now the tool that with the enemy user now. You see the
let me not cut you short. They have their forum called Sukamif. They are celebrating the death of Ephraim, of General Big Number. Even today, they are still celebrating the death of General Big Number. The Mark Beratas there in that forum. That's what they are doing.
That's why I'm saying that they don't get them twisted. They are against our independence. Period. We're not going to mix things there. We talk, say, oh, they don't talk. No. We're going to define them and also understand that the internal enemies against the independence of Ambazonia.
Exactly.
Yes, that the internal enemies against the independence of Ambazonia, you must declare them, define them, who they be. So that you get clarity.
It's the truth. It's the truth. It's not that we hate them, because we are fighting for the freedom of every Ambazonia, including them. But they have chosen the side of La Republique. We don't have any choice. We have to declare them who they are. We have to make the declaration. They are the enemies of Ambazonia.
From within. They are the enemies from within, being used by the Cameroon for undermine their independence. Whatever comes out of them, I will continue to see a lot of this type of their activities within us. So we put no surprise, we no confuse, we will bring clarity for people. Then we'll continue to see them. Then we put stay resolute. Una know una get a movement, we be out of free una. Una get a fighting force, we be out of free una, and other nationalist forces. As time you go, una begin to see who stand for una, who stand for una. Who stand for fight for free land? Who will open their eyes and see them? You see, how often you go see they will even jubilate for the actions they will AGOFC carry on or ADF carry on? Nothing. They be out to throw doubt for people their mind. Now, they create a psychological, as I really talk, the so-called the so-called GDM, you know, in position of this 10-state federation, if you see person for this revolution where it talk so. Just know very well, say, it will be out for independence for the Ambazonia. They don't form a cabal,
logistic,
the AGOFC, and for attack the president for the AGOFC. And we'll see them for who they be.
Logistic. One of their job assignment from the enemy is not to accept any success of the AGOFC.
Sure.
Cameroon has told them to misinform the public that the AGF is not fighting.
Yep.
Today, there was an action in Bui. Our forces killed a Republic soldier and harvested a gun. When we shared the picture of that success, some of them, they were still attacking us.
Yep.
They want action. They don't want to see gun. They don't want to see gun. See the way they are twisting it.
Yeah.
Because they don't want people in that forum to understand that the ATF is fighting. They don't want. Cameroon has told them that the narrative is that. That's why they have 3 TV stations. 3 TV station is to attack the nationalists.
Yep.
Is to propagate narrative that is against the nationalists. Is to undermine the nationalist movement, undermine their actions against the enemy. Remember, they told you that the AGF is not doesn't exist.
Yep.
That was their statement. That AGF doesn't exist. Now they have changed it. They were saying that AGF is working for La Republique every day. SCBC, ABC, ABS. That was their song every day, and that's how they slaughter our fighters in Bui.
Yep.
They told our population that the AGF they are La Republique people from Yaoundé. That's how they manipulated our children in Bui. That they should kill them. And Mark Beretta was involved. So Ambazonia need to understand these people. Every time we come out to speak, because we want Ambazonia to be impacted with knowledge, because knowledge will give them direction.
Yeah.
They want things that I'm not going to disclose here because they are now in the keeping of the Bui warriors, and for security reasons as well for our people. It is not a good thing to disclose those here. But there were certain things that we know exactly where they are made. We know exactly where they've come from, but they have not come from far away.
Essentially, they are coming from, I mean, if they are carrying La Republique du Cameroon military uniforms, there is no doubt they are coming from La Republique. Do you have any doubt about that?
I am not having a doubt. I'm saying it clearly. That is where it's come from. But of course, we know that these things sometimes travel from the back route, but was clearly material that is used by the military from La Republic.
So, after this skirmish, we also learned they were carrying mattresses with them. Is it correct?
Incorrect. Ambazonians, if you find two people sitting on a motorbike and sometimes three, and you find a space for a mattress, then it must be a very small mattress. Some of them had tents, and some of them had some sleeping equipment. They weren't mattresses, but there were a few tents there.
To veil them from the truth. If you want to destroy the people's future, you have to veil them from the truth. That's why there is an anti-campaign about the ADF that undermine the integrity of the Ambazonian Liberation War.
Yeah. As we rightfully talk, now walk this way, we'll fight as if we do one today. Take out the enemy. I will take out a couple of the enemies them and we'll harvest this one. Kudos for good. Me, like the coordinator for ADF for good. I'll be so proud of the fighters. I'll be so proud of who boys them. I'll be so proud of what they do. The time we do it, even the intention for destroy, you see, support they enter inside with purpose to destroy the bedrock for this revolution. But the fighters don't understand. There is a lot of unity going on amongst the fighters, integrity, understanding amongst the fighters of boy. You see, we fight to overcome which we can plan to do and for destroy the fighters of boy. We'll fight tooth and nail.
From today, I'll start advise the egg of C. I'll start advise the egg of C that any force that want to join the egg of C, make we know the overshow good sympathy. Say no, you can stay and maintain your identity. We can still support you. That's the attitude of our leadership. If they want to me, if they want to join, let them join. Let them join.
Of course, no.
To me,
you see, for Bamenda again. Who forces them, who dismantle an enemy checkpoint again for new church. You see? And all this one now proceeds and profits for the liberation tax. This is the liberation tax working. Would you raise the funds, raise the finance,
amen,
specific and strategic. Now, why they attack the so-called all those who are birds, they attack the liberation tax. Ask them, my question is seriously, what do you have? Do you have the funds to fund? Look how, how many billion, close to $1 trillion America don't spend for Ukraine war? That's how much America and the West have spent. The Jesus of fight a liberation struggle, not chocolate, will give a simple formula for that egg of C. A simple one. 5,000 for me, 10,000 for annually. Me all man pays small. It didn't take you anything. They attack them. When they attack them, you ask them, wait till Namangi and we fight the war. What do you have to provide as resources to battle the enemy? They don't get them. You see? And I don't say, we declare them totally. As you come against the AGOFC policies, you will receive like Republic Cameroon. So the likes of the G's, the likes of Mark Barretta, where he gather a bunch of power, they put away the top. And the rest, you go only talk in end for social media. They fight at the ground, they know who to fight for them. And they know that the policies who they institute them. Now, policies in way, they get an objective and a projected outcome. The attack is for territory. They don't want to enter with territory. They know that they enter for a different land. And you will move that normal plate them. They know. You know who are
that's true logistic. I can just tell you what my correspondent in Yaoundé told me. He told me say this, so that matter for taxi color.
Yes.
Now very serious matter.
Of course.
If you don't really think critically, you don't understand. He said they don't hold meeting for Yaoundé so many times. Because it really show a difference. It means that when you enter Ambazonia, taxi get a different color now. You enter La Republique, again a different color.
Yes, Nigerian country.
It show clear that two different countries. It show clear that Yaoundé their problem that.
You can't stand the condemn.
Then another thing where the worry here with this resident permit. These two things there, taxi color and resident permit. It is show the international community say it's already separated. The country is already separated.
And with people then you go here with a buzz of the scene, they don't get the notion, they don't get the critical.
They don't understand.
Yes.
These weaver birds, they know what way Ambazonia go achieve and for the taxi color and for the resident permit. That's why Yaoundé has told them to fight the egg of sea.
Anyway, they do not work.
I don't care what these people do. I know that this is war. They have waged war against the independence of Ambazonia. They are no different from La Republique. Don't see these people as Ambazonians. That is the mistake we are making. We see them as Ambazonians. They are not Ambazonians. It's just they like Anglophone will join B. Anglophone will join B. You're calling an Ambazonian. Now just say we're not there for them to put their B uniform. We're not there for Mark Barata and all the weaver birds them. They go put even Capo supposed to wear a B uniform. After all, be police the way La Republic police uniform. We'll also have a picture. Now so all the La Republic.
Short and simple.
And La Republic.
Who let people understand?
So going forward, we know we listen to them. And everyone hear their audio. I don't want for the hear their audio again. I don't want for the hear anything about them. I want to focus. Let us focus and kick these Bulu terrorists out of our land. These people cannot stop us. They cannot stop us. Ambazonia is a spirit. La Republique have killed us when they were campaigning for the death of Efang. They thought that if they eliminate Efang, they would destroy the resistance in Momo. That's why they were even calling for our people to poison our fighters, to put a poison in food and give to our fighters in Momo. They wanted to eliminate AGF in Momo. And so that they can come in Mizam, they eliminate. They can go to Fako, Meme, they eliminate. They go to Bui, they eliminate. Then they carry with Hana for La Republique. You know the work now, whether they defense, they be frustrated.
No, it's simple. Let me say
and foolish man will be frustrated, they be very dangerous, a very dangerous person.
You see, the point is this. They don't come out, they use all these they use all the tools that they provide for them and the rest. They are just, I said Mark Barretta in particular, in contact with HD. Now they were Mark Barretta.
Center for Humanitarian Dialogue.
Yes, with HD, and he had a deal with them. Those are things that we don't say in public, but we know. That's when things. I mean, there was an exchange. We know. Let me tell you, we talk. Something we must Victor keep up a quote in quoted language.
Logistic. Time for the talk. You can hear them too.
Yeah. Time for the talk. That one are the facts. That's the first thing. That. Secondly, we'll see them for who they be. We'll create Amazon Defense Forces. It jump the ANA. What you end up with them? We'll start for Palaho AK. They can NAC, high end. You see, and they kind of parallel only when AGOFC starts something. Now, it don't pass them because we keep up to the pace. What you do now for consistently attack now the AGOFC, the policies them. But you ask them, wait till you put them for counter them. They don't get anything for put them. Why they don't get anything for put them? Because wait, their mission with their master, like people don't send them and say, wait, attack them inside them. I continually attack them. Where they breed, where they do anything, continuously attack them. That is their job. I'm one of these not ignorance. No.
Yes.
They are doing what the enemy has told them to do. You think say
yes.
Semagnoma plate, need enter our territory because we are a distinct people. That the people come on their plate, they don't support exist for land. They are not part, we're not part of them. That's why their plate, they don't support the our territory. Who put it to understand what is liberation? You must be mad enough. You must get to that level of madness for one time liberation. Like Thomas Sankara talk. Secondly, the issue of paying with taxi, white and blue. Now, to distinguish the fact that we are an independent nation. And any man will fight against these elements, you know, be part for Ambazonia. Who put the gate very clear? We distinguish, you know, the one get out of the hand, the claws of an enemy. They want to continue to remain, get this Stockholm syndrome, for continue to remain. You must be crazy and mad enough to switch completely from the enemy. I don't want you, you know, you want me, you need to be part of us. Those are tools that we are putting and breaking away from the enemy. First of all, we dismantle all the colonial structures, like Ezio and the rest. We drive them out. Every time when you show the enemy, say, I'm not going to respect what you put in place, I'm not going to do what you put in place, it show how you inch closer to your independence. So the ones that they attack them, you work now for the enemy, because the enemy don't direct you for do which way you do. Now the laws of the land, no seman no play for land, no call of taxi, they don't give till July. We talk very well as rightfully talk. We don't see like people come around wear Ambazonia uniform them, cause mayhem. Look what you do for Manfe and the rest. So they will continue to understand. We will work with the population. You see, even the this way they can do, and that march past Wamena. When I see that, you see the military. Some of those people that they put on military. Some of them are be
Yes.
Not them. You see some
Now beat them.
Now beat them.
And the door, they don't know, they don't even know how to make for camouflage. They don't know. They go print expensive flyer. As I just see the quality of that flyer, so I see no be taxi people they print that thing. As I want to investigate, so they say no, they don't really get information from ground zero. Why if you say ground zero forces them, they communicate with Dr. Cho Ayaba, they communicate with Benedictwa, they communicate with Una. Why did they cooperate? There is something where it connect. There is that connection between the egg of sea and ground zero fighters, and that is what is important in the struggle. Not to connect with river birds. We cannot connect with river birds. We connect with ground zero. We connect. We don't. CIC have told them that he doesn't have time for any. Will not be running after their back for unity. Now the unity is with ground zero. The ground zero force. Mark Barata cannot instigate infighting. He can do it for 1 to 2 days, but it will not be like before. The fighters, they are wise.
It will not even force hold. They themselves on the ground are saying that we are done with anything related to bringing or breaking us apart. And the egg of city in place. First of all, look, the issue for tax, for liberation tax, egg of city not for ADF, now for the entire territory, for the nationalist fighters them. As long as they contribute, they give the resources them for take care of the fighters, provide the weapons them, provide the resources them, it be good. We don't always stand for nationalist fighters them. And you see what it go on. They contribute.
Logistics. I want to ask you the question. They talk say they don't write name. They say they will go burn nationalists in their house. Now who they get the power for burn people in their house?
Forget about that one.
The nationalists now we get gone. We will do anything, but because of the passion and the love for our people, when you hold gun, we the authority will get the power. But we cannot go that low.
No, we'll fight that.
We don't go that low.
We'll fight the enemy.
We didn't say now how we feel protect our people, their properties. We don't think very low, unreasonable people. We don't think like that.
You know,
instead we can protect properties, protect people their properties, protect our people. That is what we signed for this thing. Not before begin attack our own people. Then only a frustrated man can think like that.
You know,
a frustrated man, a failed man, a loser would think like that.
Another thing where I want to talk, I want me to go into the last thing I want to touch on. I know say the spokes for AGOVs, you don't touch them for the outing today and yesterday. So we just want to continue to sensitize to people. The issue of residence permit, it come up. One will start sensitize to people, they know. With territory, now a foreign land. And every foreigner for land, may they prepare their minds. You go pay residence permit. Because you live for different land. Me and you live for foreigner, the foreign people that country. For the one who not get nationality or whatever, they pay permit for those lands. Then the one who get nationality, they pay taxes for those lands. no team will they argue or talk about them. So we want to start the prep when people their mind for no say foreigners them for land. As we try for the as time they advance, they will make an official statement will come out. They go submit that, prepare their mind, they go to pay residence permit, and they will carry the residence permit how do you call it, evidence. Because if you know be an Ambazonian, you be a foreigner for land. What if you talk about that one?
I support that 100%. The foreigners now are right for institute that kind of a policy. Foreigners will pay their resident permits. It's our legitimate right, and they must pay. They must pay. If otherwise, there are going to be consequences. So I don't know how the weaver best will react, but that is not our problem. They can fly in the night like witch that fly in the can of sardine. We don't care. They must pay their resident permits. La Republic don't slaughter our civilians. Them left from every state for Ambazonia. They don't enter slaughter our civilians. We don't lose more than 40,000 people for football stadium for England. Now full stadium. La Republic don't kill at all. What people? We don't know where they disappear. My cousin disappeared and disappear. We don't find them. Work out all station, all police station, all general station. We finally know say this, so they don't go kill them somewhere. They put on mass grave. They join among the ones they did for mass grave. So the only two they do not say them go pay resident permit. They go pay resident permit. If they no one pay, that one are their problem. The law, they go face the law.
The laws of the land is stand. So we want to prepare people ready for land, their mind. Coming up, they'll get official statements and from the AGOC as far as how the land will be governed without asking for residence permit. People then want just to prepare them as you are not. If you know be an Ambazonian for Ambazonian territory, you go pay residence permit before you stay for land. For people they bleed for stay for that land. And as foreigners ready for own territory, you profit something for that land. And we will distinguish yourself from Ambazonians and foreigners for territory. So the idea and the notion for pay residence permit, it come up once that people put their mind for that one. We be unapologetic in how we present this messaging, and we'll be clear about that one. So we want to prepare their mind. Official statement will come out on how that one will be done, and we'll make foreigners for inside Ambazonia mean they respect that law. And one of the things I say with you, we know fully well. So we get foreigners and sell territory. We need the profit, the benefit for land. And they want to continue to benefit on the suffering of the people there. But we will make sure to distinguish Ambazonians from foreigners inside our own land. That level, this is just the beginning, as the spokesperson talked earlier. We will escalate. We will escalate this whole thing till level come understand so we are distinct from them.
This escalation is very good for internationalization. This escalation, this taxi color and a payment of resident permit. Yeah, it is very good. Even the international community will know say na two different countries.
I want to go for understand activity. Want to go for inject of Ambazonia activity. At times, you need to first fight for free yourself before you even expect anybody to come. These are policies that we are putting in place that is going to create a distinct. If you know we create a distinctiveness between you and your enemy, the foreigner, waste your time. So these policies will be put in place that to create that clear distinction between Ambazonia and the Republic of Cameroon. The issue of their normal place for land, they exist because we'll be a different people. There will no one that played for territory. That's the first thing that. Secondly, the issue for moto, because inside Ambazonia, we taxi them are blue, white, or blue and white. Their own moto, the taxi for their own territory are yellow. We respect them. We don't take a blue and white moto enter our territory. We stay on our own moto for our territory. We will take our own blue and white, we will drive our own territory. That's a clear distinction that will make them. If you know it be for that level where you psychologically decolonize yourself and detach yourself from your enemy, then you waste your time saying you want to free, be free. That one, the laws will put on for land will be a different people. Any man where they go against and let me say you don't want to continue for the, you get a Stockholm syndrome mentality. You don't want to continue to stay under the enemy. We need to tell them say we will not be part of una for every way, shape or form. Moto they know una kind for moto. All laws will put up for government on side will be different from what they do on our own side. The issue for residence permit will be an independent, distinct land. Now only blue blood Ambazonia will stay for land when you pay residence permit. If you fall for land, prepare so you go pay residence permit. How they will put that out, we'll get official statement will come out from the AGOC body, from the cabinet for AGOC on how they will respect the position for residence permit. So
that's very important. That's very important logistics, and I still want me Ambazonia they understand. Say any policy where the AGOC do AGOC consult forces on the ground. Me the danger fee say AGOC just imagine something they just can't force them for fight and they know. AGOC consult, and then the fighters and two when they get idea they consult leadership. They go deliberate on the issue very, very, very well. They are always talking together. So it's not something that is done unilaterally. No. We talk with the fighters, they represent the population because let's say fighter for Batigo, they consult the people, they consult the elders for the community. They see. Now why don't we see taxi people they don't ever rise against our fighters? They instigate the civilian population, may they rise against our fighter for Momo. It no work. Why it no work? They don't ever ask the question. For Bamenda, no work. They go fake and will beat them. They go carry Buddha people them. Bring up for Bamenda. Can't the fake protest? Can't they make like live protest? The right time going down the corners home and say go choke with them. So if you see even some people they rise against our fighters or for any place in Ambazonia, no say they don't choke with them. They don't give them bribe. May they do them. And after this, the system they will take apologize for our fighters, say we'll be sorry. Now social man can bribe we, which means that our forces stand with the population. So who are you to come and can say that our people are suffering? Who are you? If our people are suffering, we know the spirit where Ambazonians they get them. If they don't be happy with our fighters, they don't need for big diaspora, they don't need for complaint from Mark Barata. Our people them they go take the law into their hands. They don't get time for consult them. So if you see our population, they in harmony with our fighters, it means that say our fighters into they don't consult elders and they don't consult community. So I mean, no man no deceive Ambazonians. They say the AGF they do things the way it help our people. The AGF they work with our population. The AGF they work with our communities. Now whether they hear about community schools, now whether they hear about community hospitals, now whether they hear community, the fighters the mode of conduct, the way we don't train our fighters work with the communities. I was talking with our forces in Momo. We will debate on something. Our forces talk say no, the community no go one time. I tell them say okay, if that way the community no go one time, we'll leave them. That's what we do. If they try something the community no one time, now then go be first people they can tell we say why people they don't want this thing. You wait there for defense, you understand what you are trying to talk more better.
But of course, you go for understand, say we need to just walk and just even now with the forces they consult the communities where they exist in it. Forces, I mean, we walk now. They never understand the spirit for AGOC and the ADF. We fight now a collective fight, bottom up approach. Before we institute any policy, we try to make people understand why we institute the policy. We try to work with them. We try to let them understand the importance. That's why they no go ever dismantle the AGOC and the ADF. The people can become 10. If you come with France, they no go ever dismantle the AGOC and the ADF. We will remain to be the backbone for this revolution. Well, APC spokes, I not say a bit late for your side. I really thank you. I not say you want to be an impromptu live with me and you do one because I really want to organize, but you sacrifice, you make.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ambazonian people in a cafe they up on a bye logistic. All the best.
Thank you.
Our people they need to hear more from you.
Thank you. Thank you. No, I will continue to bring. We'll continue to get this live program together, and I hope that we'll continue to set up more programs with you, more the type of educate people. Then, thank you very much for your service to our people, and we'll continue together. Thanks. Good night, comrade. So, fellow Ambazonians, certain things anyway we forget them very clearly. I really appreciate the deputy spokes for AGOV-C for a contribution and what you don't always do for a revolution. Certain things in the way I want more people to understand. You know, like we'll touch on some key elements. One, the institution for number plate na law for land. No one say mark number plate for territory. And the fact say like for the Cameroon, they feel respect that law. It already demarcate we from them. That's the benefit. That's the implication. We are not you, you are not us. The institution for number for how to call them for cap taxi colors. You seize your liberation. You seize them. You know they allow them, may your enemy control you. You seize them, your freedom. Your freedom in your hands. As the president we talk. People they be listening to that speech. You will dissect that the president speech for New York, bit by bit, for understand exactly what it means. So put it the way they be gloss over. I will advise every Ambazonian go back for that speech where the president be put down. I will play them later on. But the president for AGOV-C it be maker for New York. Make our use this opportunity at break and because I'm putting when you talk, I'm putting they just feel a nice sounding word. But I think where they make them. I want to understand the context for the messaging. May I will break this one and I will come back again. When you want for institute freedom, you must orchestrate extreme madness for completely detach and dissociate yourself from your enemy. All these moves, they all the kind of the projected outcome that say we are different from you people. We are not part of you. We are a different set of people. We are not part of you. We are in charge of our land. We put get that mindset for back. They claim the tomato say, hey, the fear say the enemy go attack. Now, how many of you don't kill them? How many of you not kill them? Did you see fear that Cameroon now? They did for territory. And we will solve that problem. We know the fear. You must be bold and daring for free a nation. May I break this speech down for now before I continue to close this outing?
The mortgage to Cameroon will be recaptured by the brilliant people of Ambazonia.
Right. Yes.
That the complicity they had with the United Kingdom will be dampened. That your spirit, the indomitable spirit that has led you from your homes right here to this plaza, will not be extinguished by the banality of evil installed in our homeland. That the spirit that has awakened from the dusty streets of Mutengene to the alleys of Bamenda will not be squashed by the brutality of Cameroon, the complicity of the United Nations, and the utter silence of the United Kingdom. For the blood of our people spilled for those who've gone before us. We stand like valiant soldiers to lay our lives to ensure that their blood wasn't spilled in vain. That they didn't die in vain. That the mothers who screamed for their daughters, the fathers who are on shore where their kids are detained, wouldn't mourn in vain. I have come here as a soldier of the revolution. I have come here to assure you that this is just the first step to internationalize our struggle, to make the international community understand our pain, the pain of the mothers, the yearning of the fathers, and the doubts plastered on the faces of our kids. That the land, the 43 square meter land that we own, will not be mortgaged, will not be taken by any other country. That we are ready, that we will fight block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, until the day, as the last speaker said, we will be able to install a government in Boya.
The president talks to now fight block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood. It will be a bloody resilient, fight. It never been a fight where when thing say they go jump here, jump there. How weak will they tap out?
A government for the Ambazonians, a government by the Ambazonians, that is going to speak for us, fight for us, make treaties for us. We are not going to allow an alien dominating power from Yaoundé to decide our future.
Now the more is now we cut away from them completely. Every other facet for thing where they think they control and hold land, we will break away completely from them. We will allow them to control from Yaoundé. Now the reason now we will put some of these policies and we understand the implications for the policies.
Decide the curriculum of our education. Decide which language we speak in our courts. And if the lawyer said no, right from here in New York, we send a message to Yaoundé that we are ready for the gendarmes, the bee, and all the evil spirits that have been installed in our homeland. That we will give our life for a free Ambazonia. That if this country was built on the blood of people from distant places, we are ready as soldiers of the revolution to make sure that one day, just one day, we have a homeland to call our own, a place to dwell in peace, a place where we as a people can decide our destiny. You've just got started. It's a long journey.
When I hear the president, we just start. Now a long journey. It's been a fine sounding word, but probably no say it carry weight.
Liberation is not a walk in the park.
When I hear, no be a walk in the park, no be fight for picking them. Now fight for men. Bold and daring and determined people. The worst thing if you happen, if you tap out of the battle, find a place to sit down quiet. No clock the pathway for the ones who continue to fight. Worse still, for participate, for be a traitor. And they collaborate with the enemy. We don't they out for continue for kill their people. Now the worst part that for be, for even exist or take the breath for this earth like human being. For participate in the enslavement of your people. For work with the enemy. For maintain your their oppression. It not be new. One case not be new. It have a norm for most liberation struggle. For South Africa, we see Chief Buthelezi if we go against the ANC. We know. For all other places, you don't see them. Even within the young man where they fight this battle for they fight for free country for Burkina Faso. They want corrupt internal circles for killing. So it not be strange. We'll see all these collaborators amongst we. But the point is we're going to define them, call them for who they be, what they do, and we will know get the clarity amongst us who they fight for freedom of Ambazonia and who then they participate with the enemy for fight against our independence. And the reason that we will call them, distinguish them, and name them and tag them and make them people know say this one is fight against our freedom.
And I want you to be ready. Do not believe soothsayers who say you are just going to have it on a platter of gold.
Nope. We go fight them block by block, inch by inch, neighborhood by neighborhood. It means the fight go be long, bloody. The road will be treacherous, but we must stay focused in our goal.
It's gonna be a hard struggle.
Yes.
But the footprints you leave here today will be followed by those after us.
Now, 3 footprints in the way we now live of Ambazonia as you live for this generation. Someday, somehow, we will leave this world, whether we like or not. What you will be remembered for, maybe how much money you get. What you will do for effect a change or a destiny for people when they come after you. Now, 3 footprints them. Be bold and daring. Or face the bull's eye. Be bold and daring. Or face the horns for the bull. Hold the bull by the horn. That's the first footprint I go leave on. The second footprint, we go leave on. Now, for say you pass you tap out. But you do your own paration level to say, I don't tire. My rest. The third footprint, will decide to happen. Now for collaborate with the enemy. We will be distinguished in those 3 buckets. Where your footprint is now, you will define your destiny. You will define the history you will live for Ambazonia. The ones that they feel say they will fight against this independence. Think again, think hard. You disdain your name because the picking they will go born for future. They go run away from that name. They will be a shame for Ambazonia. They will be a disgrace for Ambazonia. They will walk out their head for down for which way you do. Know where you put your foot. You get 3 footprints. Take the bold step. Face the enemy. Secondly, if you tire, back out. Give space for other people to continue to fight. But if you decide to join the enemy, go fight with people, then there will be a day of reckoning. If you laugh as loud as you can, if you get the space, what it matter most, now we'll laugh last. And if people don't look at very well, you will understand this liberation. The fear of Ambazonia be destined. Nothing will change it, but nothing. You know, most of the time I play video, I can't put that bikini anthem. They don't really inject the next generation to come up. This fight, when everything say they destroy, more assume say all the now some more assume say they clean away all the resistance for territory. Some also thought they kill we all. When I really think that this revolution will end, when I get Ambazonia can feel free. That picking with the rise now way, they stand. They hear the song, the Ambazonia anthem. They be injected already about the freedom of Ambazonia. They understand so they in enslavement. They go woke up Sunday. When I understand what happened for Afghanistan, they picking with the free Afghanistan, the young soldiers them. They know we don't burn them. So maybe small 5 years, 7 years, that time we America be attack, we bomb Afghanistan. Now they free Afghanistan. If you don't kill all the early generations for Taliban or the Afghan government, then but the picking they be understand that they under oppression, under colonization, they under occupation. They be grow for understand so they continue the battle. So the ones who they think say they stop the independence of Ambazonia, think twice. Take away this entire generation, the young ones that they grow. Obviously, if you want to stop Ambazonia independence, kill plus the newborn, kill plus the 5 years old, kill plus the 10 years, 12 years. They really inject in them the spirit of liberation. You will feel only silence and now, but then we will continue the battle. But I am them, they will start on the Liban. Now this generation will take over them. Clean this entire generation. The next one will wake up. So if you think say now something where if you clear off this entire resistance, Ambazonia will remain for be slave. Nice. Nothing no go stop Ambazonia will be free. Nothing. The spirit of freedom for Ambazonia already be implanted. The spirit of resistance already there for ground. You will just waste time. I will tell every Cameroon, stop wasting your time. You go fight this battle to eternity. Because Ambazonia must be free. Whether you like it or not. The freedom of Ambazonia it be non-negotiable. It don't be humans. If you clean this, but it don't be in the seed don't be implanted inside Ambazonia. Except you want to clean the entire territory, kill all the 8 million people them. Because if you kill all the men, the women with the carry with the baby, they will born picking, they will woke up, fight the fight. So if you think say you think say whatever corruption I tell corrupt Ambazonians, you think say you go end so no. Send as many ngong them as possible, do all that in them. You will not kill the spirit of liberation of Ambazonia. 60 years, we realize they pull a fast one on us, and we see fighting now. We'll pick armed resistance 8 years ago till now, and counting. I will become more and more sophisticated. For the ones where they think that they can stop this evolution, stop Amazonian freedom, think twice. Not be the people, not be the physical people, them. Not the ideology they'll be implanted, so we'll be an oppressed people then. And we'll get a unique identity. We'll fight for them. You know, we'll stop them.
They will know we were here. They will know we fought for them. They will know we died for them. They will know we did our part.
The president they address now the generation to come. Which part you will take them? You fight for them. You stand for them. Any society you think about the future generation, now a dead society. I will deny it will be a dead society.
And so they will use the same roadmap to be able to inhabit a free country.
They will use the same roadmap for free land, the new generation to come. It means if we clean this generation, the next generation to come, they will use the same roadmap for free land. So the ones that they waste their time, they think they will destroy this evolution. Think twice. Ambazonia will be free by any means necessary.
That's the only thing we can give our children. Let's do it for Mother Ambazonia.
I'll be able to play this video again. For me, to understand the context for what they talk. The just feel say be hyped up. No. Every word will be measured. I be carry weight. And that's where we are. I want to just share some. I don't show now a lot. The forces for Bui, they put up a very good fight. Decimate the enemy, clean a lot of them, and they come out with harvest. The forces for Bamenda, Mesan forces, they dismantle a checkpoint. We now continue to hear that story. I want to thank Ambazonia and continue to contribute. Not hear about, not forget what you hear about them. We now continue to contribute to the liberation tax. We now continue, and the results will be. We will continue to see the results. I want me Ambazonia to understand one thing, and they told me like go to Cameroon. The Ambazonian revolution is not the flesh. Now, by the way, they don't continuously struggle to decapitate the ADF, but it continue to grow stronger. They kill Ivory, they don't bring down the ADF. General FN woke up, it continue. They take it out, the ADF still there, it continue. They will come on waste time. We have caught in the losses now go. We have sent as many agents amongst us as possible. Because we may be nationalists. But we will beat them, I will beat them. They don't go from all. Look, now two parties for this independence. You are either a nationalist or you are part of the Republic of Cameroon. No in between, no day. Pick your choice, make your position clear. Nobody can pretend to tell you, say, oh, you stand for. No. You are either a nationalist fighting and contributing for the liberation of Ambazonia, or you are part of the Republic of Cameroon. And I want one Ambazonians in. People they talk for here, talk so, they switch like that. Watch what the people they do. Watch their actions in. Know what they talk. If you not be consistent in the defense of homeland, you not be consistent for fight for protect for people them, then you know what for people them. You know the context for you know understand the concept of independence. We hear some come can they want to tell you what you say. Please stop. Now the law of the land, taxi, white, blue, or blue and white. I'll give time, 1st of July, will be implemented. Time, 1st of July, will be implemented. And the policy position now taken. Because we will be part of the Republic of Cameroon. They be them and we be we. If you never start to cut yourself completely away, painfully from your enemy, then you don't know what you fight for. They need fight of liberation. There is no pain. There's no gain without pain. The pain will feel now, the madness will all around for cutting yourself away from the Republic of Cameroon. There's always a projected outcome. We are not you. You are not us. When I get yellow taxi, we get blue and white for sight. Now that clear decision making that. End for day. Other policies come even for goods movement between territory and their territory. When the time comes, they can make the announcement. I will make sure, as the president talk once, everything on the true territory, to and fro. To and fro. The time to it come. But we want the people put their mind moving forward. The next phase, move put get ready. They will pay the people ready for taking a foreigners. They will pay residency permit every year for land because they be foreigners in Ambazonian territory. Every policy be measured and they get a weight behind. Let the riverbirds sing. They don't declare themselves as against our independence. All those who are don't declare against themselves as against our independence of Ambazonia. Ask them, when you talk, which should you present them? When you talk, which should you provide as an alternative? They give them all the time. When I drain resources, go consume them, turn back, use power resources for attack, kill fighters, continue to create confusion. Where for a purpose, you work for the enemy. We'll stay focused till the enemy leave land. All this noise make I don't get them for territory. The ones that attacked Bacho 8 years ago for London Street, for London, who's that the day? The ones that don't talk all kinds of things from who's that the day? Will still be unshakable. We'll move forward. Undeterred. When I go sing, we are birds. When I go sing till our voice crack. When I go sing till our collapse. When I go stop the independence of Ambazonia. The national will continue to move. Fighters for ground. Now rally behind the person where it fight for una. It protect una. I thank all una. Una stay strong till independence comes. So one thing I just talk plus the other one idea for the put for US now, particularly youths who not participate for the freedom for land. We get some talks, maybe they go study draft, people to go fight for America. But really contribute or fight for protect your own land. A lot of things that happen. Well, we'll continue to watch them. The freedom of Ambazonia will be non-negotiable. I don't talk nothing to stop them. We'll continue to contribute. There is America does spend how much? Almost $1 trillion with Europe and their allies for Ukraine war. They already ask for people that will just spend a little bit to protect their own neighborhood, for fight for their independence, their sovereignty. So we can holler, hey, we don't contribute, hey, this, that. Ask them, say, how will we win the battle? If they don't want to stay under the enemy, it clutches. Ask them, wait, okay, they talk to me, oh, we contribute small, I deny. Wait till I get for present them. They don't get anything because they work with the enemy. They have nothing to present because they are working with the enemy. Let the river sing. When I go sing to my voice crack. When I go sing to my lost bread and I collapse. When I go stop this evolution. Nationalists must stay focused. Must stay steady, unshakable. We'll continue to support the fighters till we free our land. The presidency is not going to be an easy task. It's not going to be an easy task. What will the experience and what TV if you don't talk about them? Stay focused. No fall for this distraction from we are birds. because their role and their purpose now to stop to independence, for allow we to continue to stay under slavery. And I want to tell us one thing. The ones that read American history, during the slave trade for America, so one call Harriet Tubman, he be used even a gun for free slaves them. So no surprise to see people that they want to just remain under the enslavement of Republican run. You go free some people, you go free the slave, you go keep on place, tell us when I go out, when I continue to go. The slave will fear, they want to go back to their master. So it not be until he start like today. They go pull out gun, tell and say when I will continue to go. As a free person, or I will put bullet for your skin before you go free them. Even during American history, how they break slavery. Most people they run, go them, slave they run, they go find a place, start their life. So may run go back, go sleep with their master, will continue to be the slaves today. So what we see are not be a strange thing for territory. But we will be free. Nothing will stop the independence of Ambazonia. Now only a matter of time. But we will be free. Now stay blessed, now stay strong. I will continue for the call out this bullshit way they shall put out and this anti-Ambazonian independent team, the Weber Birds, they don't put her out. I thank you now.
Live for Donald. Bombo, la not just we. Now with this, Bombo. Hey, now with this. Single special defense force. Man, you. Now with this, they go our way. Single special defense force. Now with this, we don't chop them. Bombo, see them. Bombo, they don't burn them well. Bombo, now we. Now with this, Manu. Now with this, Manu. Now with this, Manu. Single special defense force, Manu. Now with this, Asa. Join us day. Cherchez ton day. Now with this, cherchez ton day. Sit them. Cherchez nos day.
Yeah, on a good evening. Yeah, so today na 31st of May 2023. So now the motor this one now come for 3 o'clock early this morning. So now look and I report them this way they did for them. The one I last work on that where all things don't scatter. The one I check and you not them. They don't come caterpillar. They call caterpillar can't feel them. So now they position this. They don't can feel our caterpillar because we put now 2 sides. So all the 2 sides they be knocked, but we get now 1 for target. You know, now we look and see how we chop bush, burn tree them. And I see them. Yes, so the motor be born. The motor born, the armor car born. Yeah, my son, I part them this. Yeah, but wire and that for tire. The motor born, no man no come out. No man no come inside the motor. So now straight case. That's how my steering socket this. So now what we sort of work with them today.
No shaking. No shaking. No shaking. No shaking. No shaking. Life, tanker, life. Life, c'est secondé. C'est secondé. Tanker, life. Life, c'est secondé. C'est secondé.
Welcome to ACN.